everyone, welcome to the Prime Education. In the last video, we have seen some important points related to chapter number 1, the matters in our surrounding. So let's now move to chapter number 1's question and answer. In this video, all the question answers given in the textbook, NCERT textbook, are covered. So please see this video till the end. So let's get started with it. Matters in our surrounding. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. The smell of hot and sizzling food reaches us several meters away, but to get the smell from cold food, you have to go close. Give reason. So the answer for that is the smell of hot sizzling food is usually more intense than the smell of cold food because the heat causes the molecules in the food to move faster, making them easier for us to detect. The molecules of cold food move slower in the rate, which makes it harder to detect the smell from a further distance. Question number 2. A diver is able to cut through water in swimming pool. Which property of matter does these observations show? Give reason for that. The diver is able to cut through the water in swimming pool because water is a fluid and it has a property of being able to flow and move around objects. When the diver's body displaces the water in the pool and moves through it, the water is able to flow around the diver, making it possible for them to swim through the pool. Let's now move to question number 3. Question number 3. What are the 3 main characteristics of particles of matter? So the answer for that is the 3 main characteristics of particles of matter are as follows. Number 1, they have space between them. Number 2, they are continuously moving. Number 3, they attract each other. Question number 4. Tabulate the difference in the characteristics of states of matter. The 3 states of matter, solid, liquid and gases, each have distinct characteristics. Solid. In a solid, particles are held together in rigid structure and remain in a fixed position. The particles are in close contact with each other, vibrating but not traveling from place to place. Solids are rigid and have a definite shape and volume. Liquids. In a liquid, particles are held together by a weaker intermolecular force and remain in contact with each other. The particles can move fast at each other, but they remain close together. Liquids have a definite volume, but they do not have a definite shape, as they will take the shape of their container. Gaseous state. Gas. In a gas, particles have no fixed position and are spread out across much greater area. The particles move around freely. Gases have neither a definite shape nor a definite volume. They will take the shape and volume of their container. Question number 5. Comment upon the followings. Number 1. Rigidity. Rigidity is a property of a substance to resist and change in shape and being compressed. Compressibility. Compressibility is the measure of how much a material can be compressed. Decrease in volume of substance, gas have more compressibility compared to liquid and solid. Fluidity. Fluidity is the ability to move easily and seamlessly from one form or state to another. Shape. Solid substances have particular shape due to higher attraction force between the particles. Due to less attraction force between the liquids and gases, can easily flow. Kinetic energy. The energy possessed by an object due to its motion is called kinetic energy. Density. The mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. The formula for density is equals to mass upon volume. Question number 6. Give reasons for the following. A gas fills completely to the vessel in which it is kept. There is a little space between the particles of gas. Thus, gas particles move in all direction inside the vessel. Therefore, a gas fills completely the vessel in which it is kept. Gas exerts pressure on wall of the container. Particles of gas move randomly in all the direction at high speed. As a result, the particles hit each other and also hits the wall of container with force. Therefore, a gas exerts pressure on the wall of a container. Wooden table should be called as solid. Wooden table is a rigid and non-compressible. It has a definite shape and volume. Thus, a wooden table should be called as solid. We can easily move our hand in air, but to do the same through a solid block of wood, we need a karate expert. So let's see the reason for that. Particles of air have larger space between them. Therefore, we can move our hand easily in the air. Since block is a solid and hence have a little space between its particles, it's rigid and hard. Therefore, it is difficult to break a wooden block. Question number 7. Liquids generally have lower density as compared to solid, but you must have observed that ice floats on water. Find out why. Ice, which is a solid, have vacant spaces between the molecules of water, which makes the ice lighter than water. Thus, ice floats on water. Convert the following temperatures into Celsius scale. 300 K. 300 minus 273, then we get the answer 27, but in degrees Celsius. 573 K, further we get 573 minus 273, 300 degrees Celsius. What is physical state of water at 250 degrees Celsius? Of course, it's water vapor. At 100 degrees Celsius, water exists at liquid as well as gaseous state. For any substance, why does the temperature remain constant during the change of state? During the change of state, the heat energy provided is used for transformation of matter from one state to another. Thus, energy provided is called latent heat because it is hidden heat not found in the thermometer. Suggest a method to liquefy atmospheric gases. By applying pressure and reducing temperature, we can liquefy the atmospheric gases. There's an activity also given in the textbook related to this. Why does a desert cooler cool better on a hot and dry day? When water is poured on a desert cooler, the air inside the cooler cools faster due to high heat and vaporization. The cool air is driven out by using a fan. Therefore, desert cooler cool better on a hot and dry day. How does water kept in earthen pot become cool during summer? There are minute pores in earthen pot through which the water inside the pot evaporates. This evaporation makes a water inside the pot cool. Therefore, water kept in earthen pot become cool during summer. Why does our palm feel cold when we put some acetone or petrol or perfume on it? Acetone, petrol, perfume evaporates faster at lower temperature. When they are dropped on our palm, they takes heat from our palm and evaporates, making our palm cooler. This is the property of evaporation, that evaporation causes cooling. Why we are able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer rather than a cup? The tea taken in a saucer has larger surface area than taken in a cup. Thus, evaporation occurs at faster rate, making it more cooler. Therefore, we are able to sip hot tea or milk faster from a saucer rather than a cup. What type of clothes should we wear in summer? We prefer to wear cotton clothes because cotton is a good absorber of sweat. The sweat absorbed by the cotton is exposed to atmosphere, making evaporation faster. During the process of evaporation, particles on the surface of the liquid gain energy from our body, making our body cooler. Naphthalene balls disappear with time without leaving any solid. Why? The transformation of solid substance into gaseous substance is called sublimation. The sublimation rate of naphthalene balls is very high and hence they disappear faster without leaving any solid. We can get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away. Perfumes have high degree of vaporization and its vapor diffuses in air easily. Therefore, we get the smell of perfume sitting several meters away also. Arrange the following substances in increasing order of force of attraction between the particles: water, sugar and oxygen. So the answer for that is oxygen, water and sugar. What is the physical state of water at 25 degrees Celsius? It is liquid. At 0 degrees Celsius it is solid as ice, and at 100 degrees Celsius it is gaseous as a water vapor. Water at room temperature is liquid because the freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius and its boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius. Therefore, water at room temperature is a liquid. An iron almirah is a solid at home temperature because the melting point of iron is higher than room temperature. Therefore, it is very strong. It has very strong attraction force between the particles of iron. Hence, an almirah is a solid at home temperature. Why ice at 273 K more effective in cooling than the water at same temperature? When heat is applied to the ice, initially used to break the molecule bonds between the particles to convert itself into liquid form. Hence, it is observed that it absorbs more heat from the medium and hence cooling effect is caused. But in case of water, it doesn't absorb any extra heat. Therefore, ice at 273 K is more effective in cooling. What produces more severe burns, boiling water or steam? Steam at 100 degrees Celsius possesses more heat energy, which is equal to latent heat. Since it possesses external heat, it may cause severe burn injury than boiling water at 100 degrees Celsius. Water at this temperature contains only a very negligible amount of latent heat and therefore extreme produce more severe burns than boiling water. So this is about it. It was the presentation given by the Prime Education, our channel. Thank you for watching and visiting to our channel. Please do subscribe and press the bell icon for the notifications.